Hey guys, welcome to another Tuesday edition of the Vinyl Den, your channel for record collecting by record collectors. My name is Nick. It's Tuesday. It's time to talk about some new releases. There's almost 500 albums coming out this Friday, June 24th, including a couple of big ones I'm really looking forward to. I got about 16 that I'm going to talk about today. If you haven't done so yet, make sure you click on that link down below and go check out the Vinyl Den Facebook group. It's just a cool place to continue the music conversation. Doesn't necessarily have to be about vinyl records. We talk about anything music related in there. There's also a couple of other links down there. There's one for the Vinyl Den merch page where we've got t-shirts and sweatshirts on there. There's a link for the Vinyl Den Spotify and Apple Music playlists where every week we're just compiling music that we're talking about here on the channel, putting together a nice playlist for everyone to enjoy. And there's also a link for the Vinyl Den Patreon page. If you want to support the show, it's always greatly appreciated. You can support the shows for as little as $1 a month. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give me the old thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release new episodes. So like I said in the intro, there's almost 500 albums coming out this Friday. I'm only going to talk about a handful of them, though, so if there's something I don't talk about here on the show today, make sure you drop me a comment down below. Let me know what other albums are coming out this Friday. Always tends to be something I'm missing, but there's a couple of really good ones coming out. The first one, this is Five Finger Death Punch, American Capitalist. If you're unfamiliar with Five Finger Death Punch, or one of those 2000s heavy metal kind of bands. I'm not a big heavy metal guy, but they do have a couple really good songs. This was originally released back in 2011. And it actually did pretty well. It was reached number 3 on the Billboard charts. This was their third studio album, and this was it says it was the 10th anniversary release, but I'm assuming it was supposed to come out last year and just got delayed to this year. But this is limited to only 3,000 copies, so it might be kind of harder to grab. It's going to run you about $45 online, so it's not going to be the cheapest album out there either. But if you are a fan of Five Finger Death Punch, it's definitely cool one to check out. This next one is something that probably not a lot of people are really all that familiar with, but this is G-Love and Special Sauce, and this is G-Love's new album. G-Love and Special Sauce, it's kind of like a mix of like funk, hip-hop, with some, blues and a little bit of rock mixed in there. So, I've been a big fan of G-Love for, probably since the mid to late 90s. It's some really great music. So I'm definitely looking forward to checking this one out. It's running about $23 online. So, if you're, like I said, if you're in, I would say definitely go out there and stream some of his stuff. And if you are a fan of it, it'd be definitely a cool one to check out. The next one is one that might not be up everyone's alley, but it's one that I'm definitely looking forward to. This is Carnival of Chaos by Gwar. I like some of Gwar's earlier stuff. I haven't listened to anything. This one was originally released back in 1997, so it was probably shortly before Carnival of Chaos came out. It was probably the last time I listened to anything by Gwar. But this is it's going to be on brown vinyl. It's a 2 LP set. It's going to run $28 online, so it's not a bad price. And then this next one's kind of cool too. This is Iron Butterfly live in Sweden, 1971. It's on purple vinyl. I haven't actually heard this show, but I've read a lot of reviews that have said it's a really great show for Iron Butterfly, and it includes a great 24-minute version of In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, which is probably the only song by Iron Butterfly that I can name off the top of my head. So I'll definitely stream that one. It's going to run $27 online, so not a bad price either for a live show. If I can pick it up in person, I'll probably grab it. The next two are the big two albums for me this week, at least. And they're both albums I've had on pre-order really since they were first announced. But this is the first one. This is Kanye West, Donda. You guys know I'm a big Kanye fan. I have been for a long time. I think Donda's maybe he's probably his second best album, maybe third best. I'd probably go 808s, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and Donda. One of those three those three would kind of be my top. But it's going to be a 4 LP set. So it's going to run you $48, which isn't too bad, I think, for 4 LPs. It was originally released back in 2021, and this album actually had over 1 billion streams in the first 10 days that it was released. So it's been a huge album for Kanye, and like I said, it's definitely one of my favorites. You've also got Machine Gun Kelly Mainstream Sellout coming out this week. This was originally released back in March on streaming services and on CD. There's multiple copies that's going to be available. There's a clear vinyl, a clear version from Amazon. There's a pink version from Walmart. There's a gray version from Target. The one from Target has an alternate cover on it too. So it's this is running at $36 online. I'm definitely looking forward to that. To be honest, I've got multiple copies of that one on pre-order. You guys know I've been a big fan of. I was actually a big fan of Machine Gun Kelly's ever since Hotel Diablo came out, which was his last rap album before he did Tickets to My Downfall. I think Tickets to My Downfall is probably a better album than Mainstream Sellout, but Mainstream Sellout has definitely grown on me over the last couple of months. It is a really good album, so I'm definitely looking forward to that one. This next one's another one that I'm actually probably going to pick up. I think Ian and I talked about it back at the very beginning of the year when we talked about our most anticipated albums for this year, and around that time is when I actually started listening to this band. Actually, just before we started recording that episode, Ian was playing some of the previous stuff some of the stuff off their most recent album. This is Porcupine Tree Closure Continuation. It is, like I said, it's their new album, and this is the progressive rock band fronted by Steve Wilson. I've like I said, I've been really getting into a lot of their stuff over the last few months. This is actually their 11th studio album and the first since 2009. So it's running about $30 online, so it isn't a bad price. So like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to that one. And then this next one is one that I've seen popped up a bunch of different places over the last couple of weeks, and I've never heard of this band before. This is Soccer Mommy. Sometimes Forever is the name of the album. Soccer Mommy is the alias of Sophie Allison is her name, and this is her third studio album. And from a lot of the descriptions I've heard, it's like a singer-songwriter kind of indie rock kind of stuff. I have streamed some of her previous stuff, so I'll definitely look forward to that one when it's released. I'll at least stream it. I probably won't pick it up right away, but it will run you about $23 online. So if you're looking for some newer stuff, check out Soccer Mommy. Another release I know a lot of people have been looking forward to. This is Suicidal Tendencies Join the Army. I know a couple of guys on the Facebook group have been looking forward to this one. Actually, I think one of them has already posted about having it on pre-order. But this is Suicidal Tendencies' second studio album. It was released back in 1987. It's going to be on black vinyl, and this is going to be a music on vinyl release. So I know some people have been having a hard time getting MOV releases over here in the U.S., so hopefully everyone will be able to grab a copy of this. It's only about $39 online, so definitely a cool one to check out. And then this was kind of an interesting release. I didn't know anything about this series, but this is a various artist release. This is Back in Black Redux. This is the sixth album from the Magnetic Eye Redux series. So what they do is they get a bunch of artists together, and they do a bunch of tracks over an artist's career. So this is 13 tracks spanning the career of AC/DC's career. It's got a bunch of great musicians on there. You get Matt Pike, the Melvins, All Them Witches, Zakk Wylde, Scott Reeder, just a bunch of great ones. Sometimes those various artists kind of cover collections are kind of cool to check out. I'll definitely stream that first though and check it out. But $30 for it, that's not too bad, I guess. This week you've also got Preludes by Warren Zevon coming out. This was originally released back in 2007, so it was 4 years after his death. It's a 2 LP release, and this contains a bunch of unreleased outtakes and demos. I think they've been available on CD before, but I'm not sure if they've been available on vinyl. It's going to run you about $30 online. It's not terribly priced, and apparently, from what I was reading about this, because I haven't actually listened to Preludes, I'm not a huge Warren Zevon fan. I know Ian is, but all this stuff was recorded before 1976, so that'd be a cool one to check out. You've also got Winger in the Heart of the Young, which is, I guess, it's always I've always called it Winger 2. I guess I've never really looked at the title of the album. This is going to be a Friday music release. It was originally released back in 1990. And surprisingly, this is the first time this has ever been reissued. So if I know several people out there have been looking forward to getting a copy of Winger 2. It's going to be about $35 online. Friday Music, another one of those labels that have been kind of going through and digging up some of these albums that are long out of print and reissuing them. So definitely be a cool one to check out. And then this week you've also got some Walmart exclusives being released. They've got two different Led Zeppelin packages coming out this week. You got they're doing Led Zeppelin 2, 3, and In Through the Outdoor, which those three together will run you $84, and they are also available individually also. And then they've got a separate package for Led Zeppelin 1, 4, and Presence, and that'll run you $78 for those three. Same thing, they're all available individually. They range from $26 to $28, so it's not a bad price. When I was going through the list, I was like, "What? There's no Houses of the Holy or Physical Graffiti?" Which Physical Graffiti probably my second favorite Led Zeppelin album, but I've got original pressings and reissues of all of them anyway. So there's nothing really all that special about these Walmart exclusives. I think they come with like a replica backstage pass, I think is what those, they're not colored or anything like that. But, if you are if you do need to grab some Led Zeppelin reissues, they're going to be available this week. Well, that's all I got for you today, guys. Thanks for checking the show out. Like I said before at the beginning, if there's something I didn't talk about today, make sure you drop me a comment down below. Let me know. Also let me know what you guys are looking forward to this week, because like I said, there's a couple of really big ones that I'm pretty excited for. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you give me a yellow thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. That's all I got. Until next time, keep on spinning. Peace.